So this is the exact hole that I took Brian out for his first time playing golf, and he was chipping, and he chipped the damn ball about 100 yards into the back of my head. But I'm gonna go try and make birdie. Exciting, first birdie of 2024. Feels good. Okay, love you.
Don't lose too many balls.
Love you. So today I want to tell you a story, and the story starts back in 2018. I started this company called the Aloha Press, and the idea behind the company was to film ourselves at different golf courses, having the experience. Well, that company kind of fizzled out. The reason why it fizzled out was because what we were producing was boring. It was lame. No one watched it. But what people did watch was us playing golf. So that's what we switched to, and that was the fun part. Brian, do you want to be in the vlog today?
Oh, do I need to? You need to have my consent. Yeah, you're right. I do not consent. Can you blur out my face?
Yeah, I'll blur out your entire face the entire day. Oh God. So we continued with the company. We talked about golf. We talked about PGA Tour, major championships. We talked about it all, and it was great. Problem was, I had no clue on how to film. I had no clue how to tell a story. But most importantly, we gave up too soon. Not a great start.
Not a good start at all.
I didn't lose a golf ball, which I'm excited about. And that's the thing, like, we had this YouTube channel, we had this podcast, this content, we just gave up too soon. So the thing about the Aloha Press was just, we held tournaments and we did our podcast, and it was edgy and raw. We just ran out of steam. And filming golf content's hard. Brian, what do you got here? You got like 140? 140 to the flag? But also, one of the most difficult parts was just filming yourself playing golf. And the reason why it's hard is because if you're playing shitty golf, the last thing you want to do is film yourself playing shitty golf.
Like you were just doing to me.
Kinda, yeah. It's frustrating and challenging. And
Nice and warm seat.
good shot.
Oh no!
My favorite part about golf is they name holes like Hump.
Good job.
You know, like what? Like, who came up with Hump? It was clearly a man, right? Oh my God!
Please tell me you got that.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah. Oh my. You trying to hit people or what?
I didn't mean to do that. Not again, at least.
Yeah. We're playing absolutely just spectacular golf. Did the golf ball hit you?
No, it would have if I would have not spread my legs the way I did.
Oh, okay.
But then it would have gotten me.
Well prepared to spread the legs.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
It's not how you hit a foreigner. See, this is a struggle. Start a golf company and you play shitty golf, but it's probably the most relatable. That's probably one of the things that we fucked up with the company. We didn't show the bad shots. We only showed the great shots, which there weren't many of.
I don't know, if I was watching your channel and I saw you do that, I'm like, wow, I've done that so many times.
So relatable. See, the great thing about golf is such an equalizer when it comes to like your skill. You got to spend years and years and years practicing and preparing and playing just to get really, really good. How'd you hit it? Good?
Oh yeah, always.
Okay. Windy and cold. It's my least favorite golf ever. Oh my god, it's windy. We got a couple packages in. It's exciting. Bought a new suitcase. Anyways, to finish out today's vlog, by far, one of the colder days I've ever played golf in. I wanted to say this. The Aloha Press worked, but it also didn't work. But first, I need a beverage before I get into the story. The greatest thing about the Aloha Press is it taught me a couple things. One, starting a business is really, really hard, and a content-first business is the most challenging business model in the world. It's building an audience first and then selling a product. Now, the Aloha Press the product was entertainment, the content was entertainment, golf course reviews, podcasts, YouTube, funny type stuff about the golfing world. And then our product was our golf tournaments, our e-commerce business, like our merchandise, our hats, sweatshirts, polos, all that kind of stuff. But the problem was getting the views, getting the audience, building that audience, and shifting them to the golf tournaments and the gear was incredibly difficult. And I realized that it was so difficult because I did not know how to tell a story. I wasn't a great storyteller. I could react to stuff. I could say crazy stuff. I could make outlandish statements, and that would get views sometimes. But in order to build a real audience and build this connection with our reviewers, subscribers, future golf course participants, gear purchasers, you got to tell a great story, and you got to be able to build that audience so you can shift them to the product. And I didn't quite understand how to tell a proper story. I didn't really know how to capture what we really wanted to talk about on film. The one thing that really strives me to do these daily vlogs is I've seen a drastic improvement from when I started the vlogs or I started the content creation back in 2018 to now. I'm using the same exact equipment, same camera, same lens, a different lens, different microphone, but there's these little tips and tricks and all the things that you need to learn to really capture great moments and really tell a great story, specifically on video, specifically on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all the other platforms that we try to get on. The equipment necessarily hasn't changed. It's just knowing how to use that equipment to tell your story has improved by just tremendous amounts. And that's what I think the greatest thing about the Aloha Press was. It gave me the reps. It gave me a bunch of practice, a bunch of like opportunities to just fail and fail over and over and over. Now with these new ventures, I've taken the things that I've learned and the failures that I've gathered from the Aloha Press and I've put them towards our Adventurous 3 channel, our Action Takers podcast, and specifically this daily vlog. And I think that's the one thing that I've really understood these last 5 years is when you're starting something new and you're just in the beginning steps, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall. But that was the building blocks. Those are the things that I needed to learn to make this show possible, to be able to actually produce an entertaining product and tell a great story. Because I'm building this Content Inc. first business model, which is incredibly difficult. Start with the subscribers, bring tremendous amount of value, and then shift them to a product. Now my goal with this channel is to be a great filmmaker, a great storyteller, a great business person. And for me, I don't really have an outlook. I don't really have a goal or an end date when these daily vlogs are gonna end. But I do know that at some point in time, I'm gonna figure out how to make and create great movies and be able to tell an incredible story. So hopefully today has kind of given you some insight of my background of this whole content process or filming, vlogs or travel content. These are all things that, if you're starting out in this journey in the very, very beginning, understand that you're going to have to fail hundreds of times before you're successful. And I look at my life and I look at my career specifically and anything that I've done, there's been a learning curve. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow.